Hi, hello, welcome back. My name is Emerald, and today we are playing some more House Flipper 2. We're going to continue this bad boy, this beauty. I really love how she's coming along. Our Victorian, dark, gothic, dark academia, more buzzwords home. Been enjoying a lot to build this thing. And I think we may be able to finish the build in this video. We've done the exterior, which let's give her a spin. Look at that. Really pleased with how it looks. This side's a bit barren, but it's also intentional. Oh, it's a good thing we went around because apparently I replaced some walls. Oopsie daisy. Let's fix that right up. And yeah, I messed up a bit there, but don't worry. I had gotten a couple of comments, multiple comments actually, suggesting instead of the brown terracotta-ish stone brick siding that I would use grey to more fit in with the aesthetic. So I'm going to try that out. I want to see if I want at least a little bit more grey, but maybe if I want a bit of warmth to it, this would be a little bit more warmer. So let's try it out. Let's replace this. I think the comments were right, actually. I think this is better than the just plain old terracotta brick. So let's go ahead and replace the entirety of the foundation with that. I can't really see a thing with all these flowers in a way. I think I've gotten everything, and if we can't see it, well, we can't see it, can we? So there we go. And over there. Oh, what are these? What happened? Well, this is the couch that's jutting out. We have to fix that. And we need to remove these. Oh, it's a good thing we're checking the outside. There's a lot of things that suddenly came into existence here. Let's copy that. Let's fix you right up. Get that dark grey siding. There we go. And get that one done, and then we're all around. Now let's fix this. We need to make sure that it doesn't jut out of the underside as much as it is. We have to take it up quite a bit, and I wonder how it looks from the inside. That's a bit of a high cushion, isn't it? Okay, we may have to decide to mask it in another way. We can definitely position it a little bit up to at least hide the cushion. That'll be all right for the interior. But to hide the legs, we need to try something else. And I think maybe if we do a white crossbeam, we might be able to catch it completely. I thought I'd copied the surface finish, but apparently I didn't. Whoop. Ah, I think I didn't copy them because it's one of those weird triangular pieces. There we go. That's all masked up. Now let's replace this little wall piece here and this one. You're not really going to see it, but we know it's there and we fix it now. Okay, good. So that is the outside. Fixed once again. We're probably going to have to go back outside if we do some more shenanigans with our walls inside. Oh, no, it's not completely finished. We haven't done the patio yet, which was also a bit awkward to fix because of the fences that don't allow us to put the paint up there and drag it all the way over there. There, now it's fixed. I agree with you. The grey looks better. So we've done that. And let's go inside now. All right, so we left off at this hallway, and it looks almost finished, though there are a couple of more things that are better. We need to fix this. Just ever so slightly push it in. This was oh my god, words. This was a suggestion, another one in the comments, by Gigi Games, who has a great tutorial video on tools in House Flipper. I don't think putting it up works an awful lot. There we go. Just slightly forward. That fixes a lot of it. We do have this little problem here. We need to, I think we'll resize it. Oh, it doesn't like to be resized like that. But I think this one needs to go down a little bit. So we can change the angle of it. Move, follow grid snapping. Then we'll resize it. And we will move it again. Have to move it back a little bit, if it will allow us. Now it follows the same angle as the other piece does. Let's see if we can actually... I don't think we can manage to follow the curve of the staircase. Ooh, difficult, difficult. Let's copy surface. Oh, it doesn't work on a weird piece. I just remembered again. Okay. Well, it does look a lot better. You do see some difference in the angle by the triangles of the staircase here. But ultimately, I think that is a good fix like that. We may want to put that in the color of the staircase, the black color. Oh, there we go. Okay, so it is almost entirely finished, but there are a couple more details that I want to fix. So one of them is the siding not going into the windows. I want to fix that. So let's take you, let's steal you from there, right? We'll steal you from over there. It's just a little bit easier if we steal it instead of trying our hand at recreating them. Then I'll copy that one. Oh, and I'll need to place it manually back in its place. Let's go ahead and do that. Put it all the way up. There we go. Now we need to do the same for these. But I don't have one that is oriented in the right direction and one wide. Oh, I do have one. Let's go and take this one. And we'll just plop it down right there. Because we're going to need to position it anyway. After that, we'll fix this thing. Because obviously, these archways are now all the way green. Which was unintentional. I might keep it that way. It depends on whether I like it more with the black siding on that position or not. It might be a feature. But the result was unintentional. So let's first make it intentional. And then we'll see if we want to keep it that way. And there we go. Let's position that. And while I do this positioning, I wanted to talk about a little something. I've been having some comments, which came a lot later than I expected, about where I'm from. It's a bit of a mystery. It's really not a mystery. I'm from Amsterdam. I'm Dutch. I realize I have a bit of a British accent when I speak. And that's just sort of because of the way I was raised, the people I was friends with when I was little. I had a lot of international friends. It is because of my school. I had a lovely, lovely English teacher with a very heavy, sort of generic Oxbridge accent, very posh. Oh, that's not the siding that I used. I thought I used that one. We need to fix these pillars a little bit. But anyway, it's a stitch together thing. I couldn't tell you accurately what I sound like. I've heard London. I've heard Yorkshire. I think in the comments someone said that. I've heard Irish, but only at certain vowels and consonants and sounds in general. Yeah, I'm just Dutch. I just have a really weird accent. It even might change a little bit over time. And that mainly has to do with the fact that I have a very sore throat. I get a very sore throat if I speak English for prolonged periods of time. And I've been following singing lessons. Now, just for fun, I don't do anything professionally with music. Despite having singing lessons, I'm not a great singer or anything. I can't resize that. That's annoying. Just have to put a second one in. Like I said, I'm not doing anything professionally with it. I'm just having singing lessons for fun, and they're very educational. I've learned a lot about breath control, about sound placement, and that is how I came to realize that I speak English wrongly, basically. So the thing is, apparently, Dutch has a lot of closed sounds, right? We have a lot of and eh, those sounds. And because I'm natively Dutch, that's just what my vocal cords are used to doing. They're used to making those sounds, they're used to straining that way. And apparently, English has a lot more open sounds like oh and ah and all of those things. I'm glad I can put it in there. No, I can't. Can you please cooperate with me? But anyway, that might be the reason that I have a sore throat, because my vocal cords are used to making all of these closed sounds. And now that they have to make a lot of open sounds, it's just kind of struggling. So I'm trying to be a little bit more conscious about the way I speak. Trying to give my vocal cords some rest between consonants and vowels and stuff like that to sort of recover. I'm trying to speak more openly, but that might mean that my accent may change over time, because changing your sounds, that's inherent to what your accent sounds like. So I just wanted to mention that, because I've been seeing it in the comments a lot, and I find it quite funny. I realize it's quite quite confusing, but yeah, that's the reason I sound this stitched together. Oh God. Okay. And I have a cup of tea with me to relieve my throat as well. Let's continue. Another suggestion we had was to put in lights above the bookcases, which I think is a wonderful idea. I do know that we only have this one. It does match with the chandelier here, but they're also a little bit deep. So I'm not sure if it's a good fit. We could also copy this one, but it's too big, so I don't think that's an option. I think what another nice option might be is the ceiling lamp, even though I can't technically put... Oh, I can put it in there. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. I was going to have a whole spiel about how I have to manually place it. Apparently, I don't have to. I could try that. See if I like it. I'll need to connect it, though. Just going to connect them to that one as well. It's nice to have a bit of light in it, but because they're not pretty lights and they shine right on top of the bookcase, I don't think I like this option. Did I really dislike this one? Let's just see. I may decide otherwise. I think it's all right. I'm not sure if I love it. I'm going to get rid of them, though. I do think it was a great suggestion, but I think ultimately seeing it in action, I don't think it's the right choice for this part. Oh, didn't want to use the grid snapping. I wanted to just gently push it down a little bit. There we go. All right. Now I want to fill this bookcase with books. It's going to be a chore. So bear with me. That is in the hobbies section. And we have a couple of, we have books with a cover, but I think I want to keep them blank. And I'm going to plop them down rather randomly. One down here. Fly up a little bit. Somewhere in the middle here. And we're going to change their colors. But we'll have some repeating colors. That's just sort of what will happen. We might put in a series of books. I remember my grandparents having a huge series of books. All in the same color, all the same height. It was very, very satisfying to see them all in a row like that. So I'm actually going to increase the amount of series we have in this bookcase. I think this shelf is a complete series. Because they had that as well. Just a perfectly filled shelf side to side with the same complete series. I don't know what that series was. I remember how the books looked. And I remember not being able to read yet. I was very, very little. So I don't know what the books were called. But let's put in some more books. There we go. Put one in there. Fit one over there. One halfway here. And then we'll get this size book. Which is a bigger one, apparently. Bigger and thicker. And two of them there. These are more photo album sizes, I'd say. Well, I guess there are books that are this size. I'll fix the position of everything later when I need to. Because I think I've put them at different depths. But we just need to plop them down. All right. And now we have another blank book. And let's see what size that is. That is a big one. We can't fit... Oh, we can fit it in. Oh, this bookcase is actually tall enough to write this right. I mean, to fit this book. There we go. Well, that's good. Oh, this shelf is not big enough. Is that shelf smaller? All right, sure. Weird that we have one smaller shelf. But whatever. Just a couple different sizes books everywhere. Now we go back to the thicker one to sort of fill in some gaps. There we go. And we want a couple here. Oh, that's wrong. We need one here. There we go. These are wildly different depths the books are at. If it doesn't look weird, I'll leave it like that. But if it does look weird, I'm going to fix it. Okay, we go back to a thinner one. I think this would fit perfectly in between. There we go. Let's get a couple of you books in here. I think this is the depth the rest of them are at. Wait, get in there. Go. Boop. And go back to the big black book. fits perfectly. Pleased with that. Let's fit you in there. Oh, I'm having trouble. See, to go down. Okay, I was wondering, why aren't you going down? Right. And there we go. Fill up this shelf. Obviously, we didn't need to fill it entirely with books. We could have put like a little plant somewhere in there. But I also really like having a full-on stacked with books bookshelf. It has a very nice look to it. I know it's not all about the looks, but it does look really nice if it's completely filled with books. And we'll stuff two big thin ones here. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Work with me here. There we go. Oh yeah, that shelf was too big, too small for it. There we go. And now we go back to the small thick book. Okay, there's just a couple more gaps to fill. There we go. That one's almost full. We can fill it entirely with that one. There we go. Have a cup of tea. Right, put you down. There we go. Now we get the smaller, thinner book. Come on, turn around. Okay, there was a gap here, wasn't there? Yeah, we can slot that one right there. We can slot that over there. Now, I do realise that maybe if you fill your bookcase, you might sort them by size, by colour. And I realise that for a lot of people, this might be a nightmare bookcase with all these different heights and thicknesses and random placement. I do this a little bit on purpose, not to give you a bad time, but to make it look a little bit lived in. To make it look like, not like a show home, but like someone's here and they might not be arranging them in a different, in a more visually attractive style. They might just sort them by alphabet or by writer or by genre, something like that. So that's the reason that I'm doing it. And let's pick a couple of nice colours. I'm going for more earthy colours. I'll copy that style, and there's a couple of books that I will, colour brown. Like this series will be brown. That's a series as well, isn't it? As well as those. Now I'll change this to a salmon colour, sure. No telling what colour books will be, honestly. You know, writers will just choose whatever. Let's get a blue in there. Copy that style. Couple blue books. Let's not forget the other sizes. We don't only have to change the color of the same size. These might be blue. These are blue. That's a blue one. That's a blue one, as well as that one. And let's change your color, and you'll be a purple. Copy that style, paste it over a couple of books. think that one's purple too, as well as that one. I think this is a purple book. It screams purple to me. This might be a purple series. This is a purple book as well as that one. Okay, now we go back to choosing a different color. What color shall we use? Ooh, teal, definitely. Copy style. This is definitely a teal book. And I think these two are teal. They're a set. That one's teal, that one's teal. This is a teal book as well as that one. And that one is a teal book. I think this one might be teal. And let's choose another color. Lavender might be nice. Oh, no, that is not a lavender book. These are lavender though. That one's lavender. I'm beginning to see that we need to pick a couple of darker shades as well. Now that I'm coloring a lot of these in. So let's go ahead and pick a dark. Oh, I want a bit muted. This series will be dark green. Dark muted green. And let's get some of those pinks out. Let's replace you with something dark, but I do want it to be colourful. A dark blue book. I think that's good. Get a couple of these soft green ones, a bit of a darker colour. That book is no longer lavender. These aren't pink anymore. Maybe we'll just, the remainder of them that stick out like a sore thumb, we'll just make them black. Which one sticks out? That sticks out. Pink sticks out. I'm going to replace, I think, all of these green ones. That's soft green. As well as those pinks. Okay, now I think for this one, I like the green, but I think we'll go with a dark maroonish red. There were a lot of books that looked like this in my youth. And they had that beautiful, you know, golden sort of details on the front of it, and sometimes on the back side as well, on its spine. Just making the books a little bit more well color-coded. Those pastels were sticking out a little bit too much to my liking. So we are changing them to more dark colors. I think this is fine. I think this looks all right. That's the bookcase sorted. All kinds of random books, different sizes, different colors, like a true bookcase would be. And now I do want to hang a little mirror here. Then I'll need to move this vase, which means I also have to move over the tulips. So before I do that, I want to check out if there is a fitting mirror. Now, I don't know where to find the mirrors. I've just been going to the decorations, not finding mirrors. Oh, there are mirrors. Oh, it's then wall decor, I suppose. Yeah, it's wall decor. I want to find a tiny oval or round mirror, but I don't know which ones are tiny. It's quite hard to see, quite hard to visualize. They're all pretty big. Well, if there's not a suitable mirror for that spot, I do like having a mirror in a hallway. Just when you're going out, you just want to check out if you're looking all right to go out. You know, that's the spot where a mirror is most suited. This one's just a little bit too big, and we can't resize them. See, it doesn't allow us. Oh, that's a shame if we had like that one, but just a tiny bit smaller. That would be brilliant. Apparently we don't do small mirrors here in House Flipper. That's one not small at all. Hmm. That's a shame. That's a shame. Okay, so no mirror here. We'll just have to accept that and move on. I think that is truly the hallway done. So let's go over to the next part of the house. This will be the kitchen and our dining area. This will be our living space. And we have our little bathroom right here. So which one do we want to start with? Let's just go and tackle our little toilet area here. Just to have it done. Because I don't really know what to do with it. I know where to place things. But pattern-wise, like tiles and such, I don't really know what to do. This Cube Illusion you couldn't change the colors of, which is a shame. I do like a marble tile. It's nice and shiny. Let me quickly find some reference pictures of some fancy bathrooms. Let me check that out. Victorian toilet. Okay, okay. Yeah, I mostly get like actual Victorian toilets, weird bowls, you know? But they have a bit more funnish tiles. I see. Some things like these. I think of these as awfully modern. Obviously, the pattern isn't modern, but I see them a lot in newly renovated homes. And I don't really like them, but maybe we can make it work. Let's not knock it till we've tried it. Sorry, it's really hard to focus on your speech and not mess up. So yeah, what color? What color? Maybe a dark blue. No, it has to be small. Now it looks even more modern. I mean, I suppose. And we'll have it down to this height, and then we'll do it split. Once again. Have the rest of it. Ooh, well, I think maybe the same color as the tiles, which is... Okay, okay, we'll try and match that color. Color... Oh, I'm pretty close, but it's not the one. It's slightly more green. That's the one. See if we actually like it. I may hate it. Oh, well, that's actually fine to have it that color. Okay. Right, I do realize there's a hole in the ceiling. Let me check out where I need to put that. There we go. I don't hate it. It's not the best the bathroom has ever looked. We'll go with it for now. Till we get a better idea. And if we don't get a better idea, then this is just the best option. It's as simple as it is. I think this would be a more classical toilet bowl. Sure, we'll leave it like this for now. And then we have this beautiful corner sink. This is the one I'm very excited about because this is just a space-saving sink. I am living for it. Great. This is just how European bathrooms look. They're tiny as fuck. You're like, how do I ever fit in there? You have your knees in your neck. But hey, you can do your business on it. That's all that matters, doesn't it? I will make it another color. Oh, there. That's steel? Why does it look... What's up with the reflections? There's something really odd going on with the reflections, like engine-wise. But sure, if this is steel, then that's just what we're dealing with. Let's go ahead and go back to our decorations, and maybe now we can fit a proper mirror in it. It does look a bit weird because you can't put it above the sink, but we don't have a lot of room for a sink, so this is just what it has to be. If you really want to check yourself out, this is where you do it. And you just have to turn a little bit sideways, or we could do it here. I think this is better, actually. That's better. And then we'll pop a little light in there. A little wall lamp. And we'll get that little black light switch. Wire it up. Remove these items from group and put that one in. There you go. That's our little bathroom done. Now I do want to change a couple of things. Oh, we can't do it steel. I would have loved to do sort of a golden color. Let's do glossy plastic. Something like that. No, I don't like it. Let's do a dark wood. That one. I do like the double wood color. That wood is fine. I guess this is... Oh, no, it's looking a lot better, that steel, now that we've changed up a couple of things. It was a bit weird. Don't know why it took so much brown from this space. It still doesn't make sense that it's as brown as it is. But sure. Of course, we need some toiletries. So let's get that toilet paper holder in there. How can I rotate you? Should be able to rotate you. Is left really the right side? Most people are right-handed, so let's go over on the other side. We'll get that toilet paper roll on there. I don't want to store the toilet paper on the floor, but you do want some extras. But there's literally no space for it, honestly. So you would just have to stack them right there. It's literally the only space I have for them. Not very sanitary, but this is what these people have to do. Now we'll also, of course, include our toilet brush. I think we'll go with this one. Let's see what the styles are. I think this one suits it. Not the red one. I specifically... Yeah, there we go. Oops. I mean, yeah, it suits, but it has to be either the same brown as that one or as... No, I don't like it. I'm making it a white marble. There we go. Better. I'll make this one steel, just like the faucet. Okay. That's our little toilet done, I think. There's not much else you would fit in here, and not much else that you would need either. So that's it done. Beautiful. First room. Well, second room, technically. We did the whole way here. Let's go ahead and tackle our hole in the wall, first of all. Excuse me, where did you come from? We mustn't forget the fact that we have a double ceiling. Gonna remove it actually. It's like we need to remove some beams to use cross beams. No, I could. It's much easier to just remove the second layer of the ceiling. And if I really want to lower the ceiling a little bit or put the cross beams in, I'll just put it in. That's a lot less work than remembering to remove the right ceiling parts. All right, we got there. Okay, we are going to do some doorway transition strips. So this right here is a transition. There will be a transition here. They're all white stone. Yeah, okay, that's good. So now onto this space. Let's do a quick Google of what kitchens look like. What do kitchens look like? Like in general, I don't know what kitchens look like. I do know what kitchens look like. I have one myself, but I want to get some inspiration. Like I said, I use a lot of reference pictures to sort of see the vibe that I want to go with. We're still going for that dark look, dark colors, though I do think maybe would we want a light brick in here? We could try it. I don't need you to be rotated. Thank you very much. We can try it. We can see it. So we'll have a bit of contrast. So this is obviously very, very bright and not at all Gothic or Victorian. Well, it is a little bit Victorian. It does have some vibes to it. But it's obviously not what we expect if we say we have a dark home. But it might contrast well with some darker countertops. So let's see to some appliances. Well, that took a really long time. My brain shut off there. Absolutely shut off completely. Let's go with this one and color that nice darker color. I want to go more green. I have a lot of green going on already. I don't like a brown kitchen. Purple's a bit weird, so really the only thing that's left is a dark blue kitchen. So let's pop you in. You're a bit too big to go into that nook. But you do want your fridge at the end. Or it will just have to be like that. And mind you, I might hate the way that this looks with the brickwork behind it. There is still a huge possibility that we change it completely. So don't worry if you're like, I hate it. I'm still going to go over everything and see if it's actually the right fit. Dark blue. The front of it should be dark blue as well. And the top of it, what kind of top do we want? Maybe a grey marble. A darker grey marble. Not sure if I like that. I do like this one, but the marble's just a bit big. The pattern is a bit big. Let's try it out. It always, it sort of catches me off guard how small that fridge is, actually. Not feeling it yet, but we're not done. Let's go to our cabinets. Go to our functional cabinets. Put a little sink in. And we'll need to put in a corner cabinet or, well, a dishwasher. Oh, look at that. We may be able to fit a tiny one in there. Will there be a tiny, tiny, tiny cabinet that fits there? No, it doesn't fit. Okay, so we have to go with a different size then. That fits. Okay, that's a tiny kitchen, but it works. I mean, you have just enough room. I don't think it's even all that smaller than my own kitchen in my apartment right now. Obviously we need to be that style. Um, mm, Still not knocking it. Still not knocking it. Not loving it, but we're still not completely there. Let's go with. I mean, this one's cute, I suppose. That would fit right above sink here. We can go with a closed off one above the what's it called? Oh my god, my brain really stopped working. Above the furnace. Thank you. Thank you. Nobody that said that to me. I just remembered it. Okay, that fits in there. Now let's copy that style once again. Copy, paste it, paste it, paste it, paste it. It's not it, is it? It's really not. And it's neither of them is it. Like the brick isn't it, and the color blue isn't it. I think. Also, I do want our handles to have a bit of a contrasting color. So we could go actually with sort of bronze. Let's quickly put that in. That's a lot better already. So we have to change this to right. All right. That's not it. And this is the same color, but because of the material, it just looks weird. Mismatches. We might need to make this an entirely different color fridge, just to mask the fact that it doesn't have the same color as the cabinets. Bronze is it's a little heavy on bronze. Let's go with a black iron. The details can definitely be that bronze color. That's better already. I think at least above the cabinets should be darker. Now let's see if we still do want that subway tile color, just a different shade. I don't think we should match it. But let's try out just simple black. No, 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 no. That's not good looking at all. Let's go with that, with the ornate tiles, I suppose. Let's see how it looks. I just hate these tiles. I don't like them. I really don't. Maybe some marble slabbing. No. No, that's not it. Maybe we should just go with a paint job then. Well, once again, what colour? Just a grey? Just a little bit lighter. Looks better. Not sure if I'm loving it yet. Maybe if I change up the sides to complete the look. No. No, I don't like it. I really don't. Why don't I like it? What's wrong with it? Do we need a wooden countertop? Will that solve it? Maybe. Solves a lot, but not all the problems. I do think we need to go with a lighter blue, perhaps. Ugh. Ugh, that's hideous. Ooh, I'm really stuck in this kitchen. Maybe a brighter and a little bit more teal coloured. Maybe not too bright. Let's not overdo it. So that would be this colour. Maybe that one. Oh god, I'm really struggling with this. Oh, it does really... Okay, hang on. Let's first of all fix the back wall. All right, let's put it in a neutral color, and we want it to be a dark kitchen, so let's put it in black. Because now I hate the kitchen because it's mismatched to the wall behind it. Oh, it's just not good. Why am I struggling with this kitchen? I never struggle with kitchens. Let's actually review a couple of them. Oh, I could do that. One of them has a wooden siding in the same color as the kitchen, but they have a cut pattern. Quite big. See if that works. Okay, too big. Quite big, but not that big. Oh, that doesn't work. We should do this one. No, that really doesn't work. Is it the wrong color? I don't understand. I truly don't understand what's going wrong here. Why I hate this so much. Oh, no, it's completely rotated wrongly as well. Why do I hate this kitchen so much? Why am I struggling with this? I never struggle with kitchens. Okay, let's try something completely different. Completely different. We're going with a lighter wooden top. With... I don't like the driftwood. I want it warmer. Oh. I think I'm dying on the inside. Slowly. Okay, this is fine. Light pitch is fine. Let's go with a fairly muted green. Light green. No, more. We need more saturation. No, it needs to be darker. No, I think it was fine that way. Okay. All right. Now we try that that subway tile again. Where are you? Oh, under a different category. Where did you go? Subway tile. Let's go with a light, very light cream. And some black or dark grout. Let's do it halfway. Okay, and let's get our color going. And try to match it to the cabinets. That's too dark. It needs to be less saturated. That matches better. Okay, so yes, the kitchen looks better, but it's not dark or gothic or whatever the style is we were trying to accomplish. I don't know why I struggle so much with dark kitchens. What's going on? I really don't know what I'm doing wrong. Okay, try it again. We will just ignore what's happening. Our base. Let's go once again. Try a dark blue. Let's go less saturated this time. Oh, maybe we do really need to go a bit more saturated. Go for the darkest blue. Maybe we just need to give it a little bit more green, like that. Okay, maybe that's the one. Our handles might be wrong. Maybe just black iron. Right, as well for the sink. Let's go with black iron. Faucet should be black. Faucet details are black. The top, I think it's all right. The light beige is, I think, the most... Well, actually, the Brazilian walnut might suit it a little bit better. Copy that style. Put it over all of these. All right. Now, let's try the siding again. The wooden siding. Custom coloured painted wood, stained walnut. Might be a bit too heavy on the pattern. Let's find a stained birch. A little bit easier on the eye. Let's try and match it. This is the same colour from the palette. Okay, works better. I hate that it doesn't follow through. Yeah, but these planks are just too thick. You know what I mean? Even if we rotate it, space between them is too thick. But maybe we have to. Maybe we have to. No, we don't have to. We don't have to. We'll just do it like that. It's fine. It's fine. We have limited options. We can't be too picky. We can wish for better things, but they're just not there. So this is what it is. Now let's just try a basic cream above it. It'll still be a pretty dark kitchen. I think this is actually fine, and we'll do some of that beautiful siding. Sorry, molding on it. Right there. So we'll have to continue that over there. Right, and we get that base in this blue. It's not the same blue. Hang on. Are you being difficult again? We had stained birch with that blue. Yeah, that's the one. Okay. Worried that was going to be a struggle as well. I think this might just be it. I just don't love these details. They need to be that same Brazilian walnut or just black. They just need to be black. That's what was messing me up. I think. Oh god, why was this such a struggle? It did not have to be this terrible. Let's do a completely black fridge. All right, this is better. I'm still not content with the wall color though. See if we can do a bit of a darker bluish grey, just not completely matched up to it. To be a little bit more greener, but we can do that. Okay, this is it. Oh god, I was so worried I was never going to get this kitchen right. This is it. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay, thank the Lord we discovered the problem. It was being so difficult. I've never struggled this much with a kitchen. I don't know why this was so difficult. Dear Lord. Okay, well. Yeah, I think this is it. This is... God, this was a struggle. I don't know what happened, but I'm glad we're through it. Okay, yeah. don't know what happened. I don't know why that was so difficult. Now we're still not done though. We still need to pick a flooring. I think I'm going for something pretty contrasting. Let's go with herringbone. I do want the size to be a little bit bigger. And let's go try to sort of match the color of the wood. It's not going to be wood. Obviously, it's going to be a little bit terracotta. Now let's see if that's hideous or not. Oh, it's very shiny. I do like it though. I must say, I do like it. Let's see if a bigger pattern makes it a little bit less busy. Yeah, that works. You know? I don't mind it. I really don't. Now let's put a transition strip in. It might need to be a different transition strip. It might be... we may need to put something black in. Right? And then we'll take this one, this colour, and make this archway, the inside of the archway, completely black. Right? Like that. And then we'll continue a different colour in the dining area. Woo! That was a rough one. That was a really rough one. Let's make sure that this is the same colour, the side of it. Copy style. Basic. There we go. Okay. Whee! That was something else. Okay. Now, a dining area. You can really tell that I struggle with this style of build because I just don't really know what to do. That's disgusting. My tea's gone cold. Once again, we just go with something dark. It will be either grey, blue, or green. That's really our only options. I do think I'll continue the same blue colour just to make it a little bit more cohesive. But I think I'll go with a completely wooden wall and try to see if I can mimic those sort of fancy panels. If you know what I mean. I don't know what they're called. I don't know their technical term. But let's go with a completely blue room. Blue wood room. Go get all of this painted. We'll do the... No, we don't do it wood. We'll do the same colour for the... what's it called? Again, ceiling. Let's go with old plaster, which might change the way it looks. Now, let's go with the Venetian plaster. We'll do it the same colour, though, but we'll do it painted. Oh, that looks wildly different. Excuse me? Why is that so different? That's a big difference. Really because of the birch. Oh, I hate that. Now I have to figure out what to do about that. We can go with a drastically lighter colour to sort of mask the fact that we can't match it up. It's all about masking everything, isn't it? Let's go with the Venetian plaster because it has a little bit more depth to it. Oh! What? Is that so different? No, wait. Huh? Thought I picked a bit of a darker colour. Let's go with that. That's a little bit easier on the eye. On now our flooring. Let's once again try to match that colour of brown, but with wood. European walnut might actually be a good fit. Let's see it in action. Yes, but it could be a little bit warmer. So let's go with that good old Brazilian walnut. That is the same as the countertops, which might be a good fit because of that. Okay, Brazilian walnut is definitely the way to go. Now let's figure out our cut pattern. We don't want it rotated like that. We want the cut pattern to be a bit bigger. I think it might be like that. I think that's wonderful. Okay, so this is at least cohesive, right? Now we need to try and panel it up. I don't know if we can do, if we can rotate the molding vertically with our tool. I actually don't think we can, but let's try it out. That's the resize tool. Let's try to move. We can. Oh, I'm so happy. Okay. Grid snapping. Let's put that on. Let's quickly go with, what molding do we want to use for this? I think this one's a bit too big, actually. I think we want to go more subtle. Now we'll go with our stained birch in the same trusty color that we've been using, which is this one. And repeat that for our blue. Okay, for the sides, for the details. All right, we're just gonna pop it down at some spots. I don't know, because I don't know how to do this, actually. Right, we'll pop it down there, and then we'll start to rotate it, move it over. Let's go and resize it. That's starting to look like a panel, if I do say so myself. Pop you down. Move you at first. It is rotated a little bit awkwardly. This is it, I think. Is it rotated correctly? I think it is. Yeah, must be. Okay, so we resize it. Okay, that looks like a panel. Now I do think we need to double this one. Sure, go ahead and go be up there. Or down there, actually. Why not? Need to rotate. And we'll make 2 panels out of it above each other. I think this one needs to be oriented the other way. I think that fits it more. Right. Now we need to resize that one down. That size. We'll leave a bit of a big mark there, or a big gap. I do think it looks better. I think it's a better choice. Put down 2. Don't resize it. We need to rotate you like that. Put you on that position. Now we resize you. It's probably really difficult to tell because of the... let me actually put my light on. I realised that for people with a darker screen, this would have been an absolute nightmare to watch. I'm so sorry. I'll try to remember to put my flashlight on. You can actually tell what I'm doing. It was very, very clear on my screen. But I do know that I have a pretty bright screen. Okay, there we go. That looks like a panel, doesn't it? It's a lot of work, but it's worth the effort, I think, for what you can accomplish with it. Yeah, okay. We'll try and go with that. So we do need to copy everything. And we'll need to manually place it, unfortunately. And we can still do some molding on the ceiling as well as the top and the bottom of the walls to really finish the look. Okay, we can fit a tiny one in the middle there. I don't know how to do the panels with these broken up walls. We'll need to figure something out for that. I really don't know what yet. First of all, let's put these in the right place. No, actually, let's resize you, the middle one, real quick to the right size. We move you. We need to turn you around. Need to turn you around. Well as you. Go. You need to be resized one bigger. There we go. Move you. Bloop, like that. Bloop, bloop, bloop. That. And like that. How does it work with the windows, the panels? Let me check out a paneled room. It's just around it. Okay, well, we'll try it out. We'll try it out. We can figure it out. Let's copy that one. Why am I not allowed to put it in? Because there's already one there? Is that why it's struggling? Anyway. These are the sides. I can do double the sides here. Can't really lay them down. Sides of the first panels. The lower panels. We don't need to resize them, but we do need to position them. Whoops. Oh, what's going on? I pressed a button. I can't. Oh god, what did I do? How do I remove my mouse? What button did I press? Oh, T. Okay, T gives you your cursor. Good to know. A little bit weird if you don't want to use it. You just want to look around. Oh, god. Is this the right orientation? What did I do? Yeah, that's the right orientation for that side. Okay. Now I need to rotate that one to that side. Put you up there. It's not on the wall. Where are you? Where have you gone? There you are. Okay. That way. Okay, we might. I'm not sure if we can finish this house in one sitting because I definitely need to take a break. It won't have any influence on your video. I will just cut down to the spot where I start again. But let me check out. We made some minor alterations to the hallway. We did a toilet and we just finished the kitchen and we're already recording for 1 hour and 13 minutes. And so this is taking so much longer. Usually I don't take this much time while furnishing. I just sort of plop down some furniture and call it a day. But you've been witness to the fact that I struggled immensely with the kitchen. Okay, so that's the panels done. Let's pop you down. And really not just truly put it up there. Oh, that's annoying. Well, fortunately, we don't need to rotate these. We just have to put them up. Ta-da! 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 Okay. Okay. I need a little bit of a break. I'll see you in a second. All right, we're back. Let's continue these frames that we're building. Oops, my grid snapping is once again not on. Yeah. Push it one block further. Right width and take it up. There we go. And push that in. I think that's too far. Still too far. There we go. Now it's at the height of the wall. That's too far again. It's really hard to see even from my screen, I have to say. Yeah. Push that in its place. Oh, is it too high? No, it's the right height. I rotated it the wrong way around. Should be that way. Against the wall. Go up. And that's done. Now we need to copy those. Lay down twice. That one, that's a different height. Or width, sorry. Width, rather. These just need to go up. They're already oriented the right way. Now we've closed off that little frame. Now these need to be rotated, put against the wall, and put in their place. Now one back. There they go. One back. There we go. Now we copied the... No, we don't copy the sidelines. We once again copy... Wait, where are you? There we go. We'll copy these. That's probably easier. Put them all the way up. And then we'll copy the sides. So we know exactly how long they have to be. These just need to go all the way up. To get the upper part of them done. All right. Copy it twice for both sides. There we go, and we go and transform again. Let's rotate you all the way up. And we resize. There we go. Move this one. Go back one. Resize you. There we go. Rotate this one. Needs to go back one more. Up. And let's get that resize tool out again. Keep trying to get the resize tool from the right click menu, a little blue paper, and I forget that I have to press Q to change it. Go, resize you. We go back to moving. It's around to the side and up. Resize it. And lastly, we move this one. Size that one to go up a little. There we go, that's this wall done. I hope you can see it with the flashlight on. Now, this one didn't yet have the top frames. We'll put that in. Now, these just have to be moved. And rotated. There we go. Back, way up. That's the right spot. You just go back and all the way up. And all the way to the top as well. Go. Now we do another copy. I'm going to copy it once this time. Because instead of all individually scaling them like I did on the other ones, I will just scale this one and copy that one, then I only have to move it. Doesn't save a lot of time, but it saves some time. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that we need. Go back to the move tool. That one needs to be rotated that way and go up. There we go. One in and up in the right place. Back down, is it? It's in the right spot. Perfect. And then we take that to the right width, depth, and to the right height. And now lastly, this one. There we go. Now, I truly do not know what to do with weird walls like this regarding frames. I really don't know how to do that. So we're just going to try some things. This is what I wanted. And I truly don't know how this will go. But I'm going to see if I can do some frames around it. I do want them to be at the same height as the other frames. So we're going to have to cut through the window. And we're just going to have to see if we like it. If it doesn't look weird. There is a space left in between those. That's good. That means we can probably frame it. That's going to be 2 of them. But that's going to go up here. And because it's right through the window, we're going to have to shrink it down. We'll have to copy that one. And put it in the right spots. No resizing, just moving. Go up. All the way up. There we go. It should be the same height as these, so I could have just copied these for all of them. So that's 2 for that one. 2 for that one. There we go. Rotate you. Go there. Go up. Okay, that works. They're a little bit large, the panels, but you know, we're working with a different size wall with weird windows and stuff like that. So I think this is just the way that we have to do it. Now, if I truly hate it, I'll remove it, but I don't know what else to do there then. So I think it's either this option or no option, and I'm not sure if I like the alternative of no option because those are very bare walls. If all the rest of the walls are filled with frames, you know what I mean? So we're just going to put everything in its place. Okay. Okay, we're just going to have to see it finished with those panels. 1, 2, 1, 2, oops, 1, 2, 1, 2. These need to be rotated. They need to go up there. Rotate up there. Rotate up there. Rotate again up there. Correct it. Rotate it. And go up to that height. Rotate. Up there. Another rotation. There we go. And now we take this one. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like a little dance. To that height. Go. And we pop that in there. That did a little pirouette. Up it goes. And in its spot. Up there. Okay, and now last but not least, the top mold. It is a fairly wide one. You just need to pull it up. The easiest one. There we go. Okay, that definitely works. We should absolutely just go with the frames around the windows. I do wonder if we need to take that framing into the window, which I think we should. We can't place it that height. I will just place it like that. And we'll repeat that for the top frame. There we go. Pull that up. And pull that one up. It's all done. Doesn't it connect? It connects a little weirdly. Some of them connect. Try to connect. Okay, well, that's just the game. That's not really working with us. That's not cooperating, so we're just going to have to ignore that. Let's copy that once again for the top one. There we go. And we rotate that. We take it up. Rotate that again. Oop. Take that up. There we go. And the last one. Hey, now I do actually want some floor molding on it as well. I'm going to use that thick one, this one. And that's pretty easy to apply because this is what it's made for. It does slightly diminish the frame, perhaps. Obviously, it's now sticking out like a sore thumb because it's brown. But obviously, we're going to correct that. But because it's so high, it might get in the way of the frames. Well, they still look like frames. It's actually not that bad. Let's get our tool out and copy that style, paste it so it's nice and blue. Since the kitchen matches, we can just repeat that there. All right. Now we also need some molding on the top. I'm going for a more subtle one at the top. I would like some ridges, but I think this one's just a bit too thick for the top. And this is really the only one that has some decorative ridging going on. I mean, yeah, this one has too, but it's a lot smaller as well. Oh, they're actually the same size. That shouldn't matter. Wait, it's saying it's the same size for all of them, but on it, this one is definitely smaller than this one. Are you kidding? These sizes don't, they're not right. They're not right. We're just going to try this one. I want letters. Well, oh, okay. It really won't letters. So we're just going to have to pop it in like that. All right. Drag that all the way across. We'll transform it. Boop. Bit difficult when it's so big as that. Something went wrong. Wait, hang on. What happened? Get lost. We just turned it upside down, right? This one works. Why is it being difficult for that? I'm so confused. I think that was the problem. I think it was, we rotated it correctly, but it was backside to the front, probably. I guess. I don't know. I don't know what happened. We fixed it now. There we go. We rotate that around again. Put it up against the wall. Take it all the way up. We'll just drag it over there because that one is free of frames. Just rotate that. And we'll just drag it halfway. And we'll resize it after we've placed it. Resize. There we go. Take out our tool again. Copy the style. Paste it. Paste it all the way around. There we go. And, you know, above the door, I think we could leave bare as well as the archway. So now we just need to fill the space as a dining area. It's not an awful lot of space. So let's see what kind of dining tables we can use here. dining tables. Obviously, we go for a classic look. This is definitely a classic look, although that will be quite a small table to dine on. This one has just enough decorations in the legs to, you know, sort of pass for a classic table. I think, honestly, that's the only one that could get away with it. This one can get away with it as well. I think this one would be even more fitting than this one. Although both are good candidates. It's gonna be weird. It's gonna be weird and big. Let's put both of them side to side. See which one we like more. Well, size-wise, they're pretty equal. I do like the more slender legs of the other one better though, so I'm getting rid of that one. And I think this is literally the only spot where we can put a table. This one's right in the kitchen and leaves no room. Oof. We can try the round one, see if it's actually as small as we thought. Yeah, that's just a bit awkward to have at a dining table, isn't it? In such a lovely old house. This one's just a bit subtler, but this is also too small. Okay, we're just going to have to work with this. This won't work. This won't work. Right in the middle will be weird as well. It's really just going to have to be here. Let's open her up. And we can take it back a little bit, just to leave some room to go around it. But yeah, if it's a full crowd, you can't really go... There's not a lot of room to really go back and forth in the house. To go and go to the bathroom or something like that. This one is, of course, very classical. I don't like it. It's a bit ranchy, farm-ish. There are not a lot of choices. We don't yet have a fancy, really classical chair. I mean, this is possible. The chair itself isn't classical, but we could definitely make it work in that space. This one, though, it absolutely suits the table that we ditched in favor of the one we have standing now, but it has the same sort of curved legs. It has this quite beautiful detail in the woodwork. But I think it only speaks as very classical to me because of the pattern that they've put on it. And we have this one. I do want sort of special chairs. Something fancy, so let's just go with these. They also remind me of a lot of fancy high design Art Deco furniture that I've seen. Almost all of them have some sort of weird asymmetrical decorative piece, sort of mimicking trees and branches. I think I'm going to have to go with 4 on each side because realistically you wouldn't be able to sit 3 of you on the table there. And I can really scoot them under the table as well. See if they're at the same level. Something like that. Okay, you could go around it when the chair is under the table. You can definitely not go around it when we're all seated and eating. To make up for the lack of chairs, let's put them on the head of the table as well. There we go. Now we can have a crowd or a family of 6 eating there. Now this wall we need to fill a little bit. I think a cupboard with glassware and ceramics should be good. But before I do that, I think I do want to change the colors of the table. I was planning on doing that anyway, but just later. I think they need to be a little bit darker and warmer than the floor. The red beach is looking pretty good. The dark beach is a bit too red, I think. Let's go with the red beach. Let me quickly check if this looks good. I think it's the same wood, actually. I tried to copy it and it didn't change. So I think I chose the same wood for that one. Now, the seat. Do I want that pattern? It is rotated and you can't rotate it like 90 degrees, which is a bit irritating because that's not the orientation I would want for that one. You can go with flowers. It's really irritating that you can't rotate that because that should absolutely be a different orientation. Oh. Okay, we're just going to have to be smart with our pick. I mean, we could do that one. I do like it. Let me copy it. Not sure if I like the orange. But I do want a bit of a contrasting colour to not make everything as dark blue in this room. And it's definitely contrasting. Since I don't hate it, I'm going to leave it like this for now. Now, the ceiling lamp is going to be a bit of a problem because to leave some room to walk behind the table, it is off-center with the wall that it's behind. And you want the ceiling lamp to be centered above the table. You're going to see quite clearly, I think, that it's off-center with the wall behind it. I think that's going to irritate me, but I think I just have to live with that because we're building this with practicality in mind. Oh, right. We didn't have any good options for the ceiling lights. Maybe if we make this like a gold, we could fake it being some sort of chandelier. Something fancier than it is. That should work. Oh, I placed that quite well, actually. Need to go left a little bit. And we need to put a little light switch right there. Edit the wiring. Go to that one. Oh, that's so bright. I'm almost blind. There we go. It's really the bloom. Brightness is all right. Because you do want to actually light up the space, but the brightness, the bloom is a little bit irritating. But oh well, we're just going to ignore it. That's just the engine. We can't really change anything about that. Now we go and look for a cabinet storage. Let's go for a tool storage, and I would like, this is very classical. This would be pretty good. I think that's perfect actually, right there in that space. We do want it to match the wood. We're going to have to change everything ourselves because it's the handles should be metal, I think. Let's see what kind of handles we want. Do you like the knobs? Oh, these are better actually. Let's remember 8. 9 is good for different furniture pieces. Oh, this is the one. The rings. Definitely the rings. Now, there is a bit of framing jutting out. So let's pull you slightly forward. Slightly, just so they just disappear. Okay. Okay, that's good. That's pretty good. I don't think there's much more you would put in a dining room. I do think we could benefit from a bit of a painting somewhere. Let's go with an oval one right here in that frame. Obviously, we need to fill it with a picture. Something that we haven't used yet. But since there are very little classical paintings, that's going to be a challenge. Let's go with the landscape one because we used Gentleman earlier. He's right there. And the other ones didn't really frame very nicely. I do feel that this is a bit of a dark corner, so we need some light there as well. But let me think about what. And obviously the kitchen needs some light. So let's go out into our ceiling lamps again, stare at it disappointedly, and then just choose the same style lamp as we have in the hallway. We'll plop down a light switch with this one. We'll make it black. Let's edit the wiring. Turn it on. That gives plenty of light. That's good. Maybe we don't need a dedicated light here. Or we could put just a tiny little lamp up there. Just a bit of extra lighting. And now I want a standing decor. I think this one's fun because we can sort of act like it's also a water pitcher. You know, those fish-shaped ones. This looks like it could definitely be a handle and the water could come right out of the mouth. So I like that one to be there. I do think it deserves... No, actually, I quite like it white. Yeah, I think that's sort of it for this one. I'm not sure if we should put a rug under it. You know, I always do put a rug under my dining table, but in real life, I really dislike that. You know, food falls on it and stuff like that. It's I don't usually do that actually. It's just for design purposes. I need to put the grit snapping on. Oh, it's completely through the wall. That's not what we wanted. Oh, it's still a big rug then. Oh, now it's against the wall. And it's a little bit under it because of the molding, but that's fine. Now, I do think it's nice to play with that red color because it comes forth in our chairs. This base. So let's see if we can have a nice pattern. That is, we don't want the same as a chair though. That would be weird. Okay, we can have this one. And we'll have the background be that same red color. Oh, God. Okay. I'm still getting used to these. Where was it? It was this one. And then it would be... Yeah, that's the color it was. And then we do some subtle orange hues on it. There we go. I think that works. So that's our dining room and kitchen done. Woo. Okay, our living space, which is going to be a challenge as well. I'm getting a bit distracted. Let's see. A Victorian home living space. Okay, my mom keeps texting me and the ding keeps ringing in my ear and it's really distracting. So I'm trying to not focus on it. Okay, so what have we done so far? We've done a pretty bright green for this home. We've done a dark blue. We could do either the blue or the green, or we could do more of a wood-focused decor here. We could do the same sort of split that we're doing here, but just with a dark brown, the red beach. I'm already doubting myself here with my decision. Really don't know what style to go for. Oh, and we can do, because we're truly committing to that sort of gothy feel. I just wanted to know if it was a lot higher, which it is. But we can definitely go with some truly black or, yeah, black. Let's go with black. Yeah, I think this could be cool. We do need to really finish off the details to tie it together, though. Like, I don't know if I like the grain on this wood panel that we currently have. It's a bit pronounced. And I'm not sure about the ceiling yet either. Should that just be white or grey? Let's go with that for now. Oh, it's so bright. That does not work. That needs to be muted. I don't think there's anything wrong with a lighter ceiling, but it shouldn't be as bright as it was there. I can't really deal with ceilings that aren't the same color as the wall. I know it's very unusual to have a colored ceiling. I really want to try the black ceiling. No, I'm just going to try. It's my game. It's my design. So who cares? Who's going to stop me? Design police? Are you going to stop me? I don't think you are. Do you even know where I am? You're not going to stop me. Okay. You should have stopped me because this is hideous. This is much better. Where were you when I needed you? You had to stop me from doing this. We had an agreement on this. Okay, there we go. I'll just finish this off. I'm committing to this for now. I don't know if I like it. But we're committing for now. And God, the floor. I mean, I can do the same floor as the panels, I suppose. Is that fun? I don't know. I don't really think it's fun. We want ceramics in the living room. Ceramics as in tiles. I don't think we do. It's such a struggle to design something that you're really, really, really unfamiliar with. I will just plop down some panels here. Oh God, nah, I'm not good at this. Let's try some vertical panels for this one. We make the size real big. I mean, we can. And if we lower the black, and then we can sort of pretend like that cut right in the middle isn't there, that it doesn't exist. Right? We'll just pretend. Okay, so we lower it down. There we go. Oh. Okay, good. Now we take our little molding, our little big molding, down on the floor. Right. That's just one. Now we plop it down halfway. I quite like the thick one because then we can still pretend like it's a lot bigger, the wood panel, than it actually is. Right, so we plop down 2 small ones here and at the other window as well. So we can transform those to sit right at the edge of the window. Same here. Good. Go, take that up. Oi. Good. Okay, now we go back to that. It was this one, right? Dark beach? No, it was the red beach. The red beach, of course. Let's copy that style, paste it. Oh, the window didn't have to go with it. Copy, paste. Paste. Paste it everywhere. Okay, nice and dark. And we'll put a crown molding on. We're going to rotate these, and I think we're going to make these the same grade that the ceiling is. Right. Rotate these. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. And now we give these a nice paint. They need to be matte plastic for it to work. Copy style. There. Done. Okay, good. Now to fill it. We'll need to go into our, where was it? Electronics? No. Lights? No. Oh, it had a weird spot. Home appliances? No. Is it under here? Installations, heating. That's where it was. Now we do have some beautiful options. This one's very fancy. Is it smaller than the other one? No, it says to have the same height and width. So let's go with that one. Let's see what kind of standard styles it has. If it has anything that already matches to our living room. I quite like this, actually. I like the the white marble detail there. And I'm going to leave that for now. What I also want is to have sort of a pillar of it that sort of continues on the width of these pillars right here. The columns were a bit big, I believe. Oh, no, actually, these will work. You can resize them. Put them on top. Right. I kind of want them to be inside of the wall. I have to be careful that they don't jut out into the I don't want you to rotate. I want you to go inside the wall. Thank you. Doesn't jut out. That's good. Good. Now we resize that. Okay. I think we need them to come out a little bit because I do want to put this in. This is, you know, just our favorite build piece. That is not cooperating properly. I need to resize it by hand a little bit. All right, I forgot about that. It only resizes on the grid, but maybe... No, it's just not the right width. It does have to go down a little bit. Now we do need to fill this part, but we can't do it with a wall because we can strictly build that wall right here. And I don't think we can change that. So we do have some beams that we could maybe fill it up with, where there are some actual beams. I thought there were, like a cross beam, a wooden support somewhere. Really? There weren't any? I thought there were. Oh. Where would I find that? Beam. That's where I would find them. Don't know why I was being difficult about that. Put you there because clearly you're not going to cooperate on that wall. Oh, no. I'm sorry. I didn't mean what I said. Let's do grid snapping. Let's rotate you like that because that's where your rounded edges are. And then we resize you to go one bigger. And we can resize it in the height as well. Look at that. That's very useful to know. Okay, I might use this beam a bit more. And now we take off the grid snapping and we just gently push it in. That should be all right. Look at that. Now we have a sort of centerpiece thingy. I quite like that. Now let's refrain from putting a television in there. Let's stick to classic things. Oh, my mouse is having a life of its own. Okay, good. So let's refrain from putting a TV there. It's bad for your TV anyway to put it above your fireplace. You shouldn't do that. Why are you doing that? I don't do that in all of my builds. Really do, though. Let's go with that striped black marble. Look at that. That's looking hot. That looks really cool, genuinely. It does look a little bit wooden because of the grain, but it is actually marble, apparently. I quite like that. We should probably give it a tiled backside to make it look like a unit and not like it has a hole in it. I think that's quite cool to contrast with the white in there. I think the white one would be a little bit too bright. Let's take off our flashlight so it doesn't shine in our face because it's really shiny. Okay. And we, just for the look of it, We'll plop in a little picture. And let's see what kind of picture. I was hoping for a portrait mode one. They're all landscape. Okay, yeah, sure. Do we not have a nice old-timey... I mean, we could do this, like someone's marriage photo, wedding photo. I mean, it's a beautiful picture. You would put that in your living room, wouldn't you? We'll take this one. All right. Let's go and plop down a floor lamp. Let's see. We can't even turn on the fireplace. What? Huh. Can't even turn it on. Okay, it's just for style then. Then we do actually go back to the lights. Take a floor lamp. Take this one. That looks a little hideous, but we're going to change it. Ooh, I like that. I like that one. Let's see if we can find a sofa that matches this fabric. I do really like that. And we'll put in a nice big old plant right next to the fireplace. This is more of an outside pot. I'd love to put that in there, but I thought these were quite big, but apparently they're not. What were the big ones? This is a bit too modern. That's too modern as well. It should be a bit good one. Oh, it's tiny. These were tiny as well, weren't they? But these are plastic. These are not that good looking. Oy. This could work. This will work. And then we take a very tall one. Decide that they are not the right plans for us. And then we go back to like a good old palm. That one's too wide. Let's take the narrowest one of the palms. Can you see it in the other room? Nope. Then it's fine by me. Yeah. Okay, that's quite cute. Now let's plop in a sofa. Seats. Go. I mean, yeah. A good leather sofa. We don't have something that really resembles a Chesterfield. Maybe could we make this leather? We could. And make it brown. Oh, I wanted to see if I could match the other one, and it's too much brown. I do want to see, out of curiosity, what it would look like to have this one in. Oh, it has a weird backside. Oh no, it's alligator leather. I don't like that. I do want to look at the settings. Oh. Oh, this is glossy leather, and this is just matte leather. Okay, okay. This is not the right sofa for this space, but I am intrigued. Once again, awkward space. Far away from the fireplace, but leaves some room, but it blocks a lot of light. Takes up the entire room. You need to almost climb over the couch to sit on it. Very close to the fireplace. Is this an instance where we take just 2 armchairs? And these could work a little bit better, but I'm going to try the glossy leather. I'm going to try to match it to that, that lampshade a little bit. No, man, I don't know. I think this is probably the best option, but they're just a little bit bulky. Huh. Still thinking. I think this is the same shade as the lamp. Yeah, that's definitely the same shade. Although I do like this green slightly better. Oh. We do need some dark fitting. Now it's a leather lampshade. We'll adjust that. Go back to the black wood. And the shade should be... What was it? Poplin, I think. And this... Now a little bit more muted black than it was. I think we had to use the plastic one. I think this is probably it then. I forgot one small piece here. Okay. Now we do plop down a little carpet here. We don't have an oval one. We do have a round one and a... Well, this one. I don't know what that shape's called. Is that oblong? I don't know. I don't know what oblong is. Well, we can't fit this one in here, apparently. Obviously, we can fit anything in here if we use the tool, but God, these are even... This one's even bigger. We're just going to have to put it down here and move it a little bit. Scoot it over. Base. This color should be... I want to match it. I want a slightly darker one. No, it's too much green. It's too much green. What else kind of contrasting color could I put in here as... what's it called? As a sort of accent. Whoa, my brain just turned off. Did you hear that? You really heard that fax sound from the 90s and it booting back up. There's a bit of a weird pattern. I'm looking for something that would mimic sort of a Persian carpet. And I think with the right colours, this might do that. Though the pattern is a bit simplistic. We don't really have... We have this one again that we've used loads of times already. This one is possible. It's just a bit thick. Pattern a bit big and stuff like that. I'm not a fan of it too much. But it might be the best fit given our options. It does provide some nice contrast. It still absolutely fits the space and the color scheme. It's just something a bit different. Yeah, that one. It's just something a bit different. Let me see if it makes things better if I rotate it. There's a weird line over there. Oh. Wait. That's the pattern. Oh, where's the one that I need? One. Try and shove it as much as I can under the chairs. I mean, you can still see it here. But I think we're going to have to deal with it. Now, I do want a ceiling light in here. Of all the legions of ceiling lights that we have available. Let's go with this one. Let's give you a pop of dark colour. And we'll grab our trusty round light switch. Hook you up. We could put a little cabinet over there. That would be medium storage, I think. Don't need a heart in it. Not a teenage girl. That's fine. Oh, and the right colour already. Do want to change the handles? I think these are good for this one. We can plop a little accent above it. Little picture. Just going to go with the same frame. We'll change the size of it. First of all, let's put a picture in it. A nice picture of this beautiful landscape. Bit of a thick frame for such a small picture, but it's, I don't know, it just is. Let's get a vase out. Okay, let's get an actual vase out. I was hoping that there might be a pot that we could use. Let's just go with this one then. Didn't mean to open the drawer. Maybe if we do like a fun ceramic. Ooh, that's nice. I like that one. That jade look. Now we need to plop some flowers in. Single rose. Do we want a single rose? We want a bunch of roses, don't we? Let's see if we have some roses. The pansies are quite cute, actually. Put the pansies in. Look at that. I like that. Now we take some standing decor. Let's go with the good old swan figurine. Why not? Right, and we can put a clock right there. This is a nice and classical clock. That absolutely works. And we can do a picture here. Or a mirror. To sort of make up for the fact that we can place a mirror in the hallway. With a red beach and then a metal inner edge. It's a little high up. Can't really look in this mirror. There we go. It looks weird on the height of the wall, but it does appear to be the right height to check yourself out when you're going out. Now, I guess this is fine, be it a little bit simple. Now, let's say that this isn't a truly Victorian home, which it isn't because there's loads of inaccuracies already. So let's say this is a Victorian style home that has actually been renovated quite recently. So we're going to add some touches that might be, that would still fit the style, but would be a little bit more modern. So we could do some wall plants, for example. I would like a bit more flat. These are cool, aren't they? They're a bit too big, and I think these are actual outside plants, but the pothos is a brilliant indoor plant. These are all shaped to be in a bowl. I kind of want it to have one trail. I mean, we could build up sort of a trail. This one could be cool if we rotate it. It's the same one, just the golden variant. Like if we put a couple trailing plants like that. I mean, it makes sense for them to have a pot, right? Where is it going to come from? Let's not be a pansy. Let's get a nice bushy pothos that we put in a pot. We can't hang anywhere, apparently. Oh, it's being difficult. I think the other one, the first one that we picked, might be the best match. Oh, it's huge. Okay, let's go with a smaller one. It's fine. It's a bit big, but it's actually fine. Let's go back, try and find that gorgeous... Oh, it was right here. Gorgeous bushy pothos. Right. And then we'll have it trail out. Starting from the pot. We do need to stick to the white pothos because we both have the gold and need a white one. The enjoy. Have it sort of be pinned to the wall. Now there was a bit of a flatter pothos. I just spotted it. It was this one. So we need to manually place that then. Oh, we can drag it. Yes. Sorry, I got a bit excited there. Okay, let's put you up a little bit. We want you all the way to the ceiling? Yeah. Sod it. Why not? I do want to connect it a little bit more. You can actually see that it's coming from the pot. This is quite fun, actually. Sort of taking over the space. Sorry. How do I place something to mimic it coming out from that? I mean, this would work. Okay, so that is absolutely getting wild. And it gives a bit more of a modern touch. Obviously, the plant is old, but to arrange it like that, I don't think they did that much. Right? And we can even fill the space with a lot of greenery. And we should try and see if we can fit more pictures in there to sort of make a picture wall. So they need to be pretty small. Oh, we could do this series. Right, like that. Still a big picture frame for that. Let's go with a tiny one. Now, these should all be the same size, the pictures. If we shrink that down, we should be able to copy that a bunch. Right, and if we just change that picture. And we'll do something about the placement to not make it as cramped against the other picture that we have above the dresser. It is a perfect amount of pictures. We're just going to swap it with the clock. And it won't be as cramped. There we go. And we can try and fit some more greenery here. Let's put a little pot here. Let's just go with this one. Give it a marble look if that's available. I like the grey marble. No, I don't like the grey marble. So back and forth on everything. I'll just take the striped black marble to match it to the, what's it called? Fireplace. Put you up there. Okay, that makes the room a lot nicer, a lot less empty. Don't know where and if we could place more greenery though. Do need to put something there. Something flat. So a dresser is not an option. That will cut down on the space you have to walk there. Oop, there is some moulding of wrong colour. Okay. It's just gonna have to be a picture. It's gonna have to be a picture. Let's check out their wall decor if there is anything else that would be fun to put in there. Floor decor, we could put a carpet on the wall. As if it were some sort of tapestry. I'm afraid we don't really have that fun of a pattern to make it interesting to put on there. You know what I mean? We could do this with a nice pattern, but the thing is we're lacking a pattern to justify hanging it up on the wall. We're not going to do that. We're just going to go with another picture. Honestly. See if we can find something nice for it. I mean, we could do this one. And if it's going to have that white look, no, we just need to get another picture. It has these white edges, which I don't understand why you would include that in the picture. It's just a bad resizing of the frame. Could do this, although this might be fun for a study. So let's save that for a study. Oh, we can do this one. This is fine. Be a bit bigger as well. And hang it in the middle. Okay. This works. But that's our seating area done then. Weesh, okay. Well, I think we are in total now busy for 3 hours. Or near 3 hours. I really thought we could do this in one go, but I think I'm going to have to go by it floor by floor. Otherwise, the video will be like 7 hours long. I really thought we could finish this in one sitting. I'm afraid we can't. Let's do a little tour. Let's do a little recap of what we've done. We finished off the hallway. Right, with our little bookcase here and our cute little reading nook right there. And we have our little toilet area here. Our toilet right there. We did our dining room. A nice little picture, and our dresser, and our kitchen. And then we dressed up our seating area. All nice and dark. And we spiced it up a little bit with all of the plants here and there. So that is the first floor done of our beautiful dark Victorian home. We're going to continue the second floor and the attic in later video. Thank you so much for watching again. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.